you will see that you are able to take better action. And when everything around you is peaceful, you are in the most happiest place. Hi beautiful soul, welcome to my channel. My name is Ankita, your friend over here, back again with another video for all of you. Before I start today's video, I would like to request you, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and be part of this tribe. It will mean a world to me. This video is not the one where I'm giving you step-by-step process like do this or do that. This is more deeper and more spiritual. If you try and grasp this thing in your life, you will see life from a different side and you will be able to have a balanced approach in all areas of your life. So the inspiration came from, I was listening to a song Beautiful from a movie Goodbye. I haven't watched that movie, but somewhere that few lines were just going back and forth in my head. I was like, let me go and look for the song. And I was just listening to it like 10-15 times in a loop, because if you go and listen to that song, it has so much value and actually it will show you meaning of life. What I was relating to it is, at times we are so lost in our life that we don't prioritize our family, our people who actually matters to us. It's not just about you, even I am guilty for that. Let me give you a little background, and this is something which was deep inside of me, which I haven't shared with anyone, but it just goes so well, so I'm just sharing it over here. Back in 21, when I actually came back from UK, there was one of my sister who wanted to meet me. I just came from UK and that was equally a COVID time. I was in a very different world of mine and she just said like, darling, I want to meet you. But I was in a very different zone back then where I just ignored and I was like, okay, I'll meet whenever I come next. So I couldn't meet with her at that particular time. And then COVID wave was so strong that we couldn't even go anywhere. And unfortunately, she was going through a cancer and she died during that time. And this regret was so deep inside of me. I felt like I did not even met her. And the worst thing was I could never meet her because she is no more there. I did not paid much attention at that point of time, but during my healing, during like going through all this journey, there was this deep wound where I felt like I did not met that soul. She wanted to meet me because she loved me a lot. And she was going through cancer since many years. But nobody expected that the things will go worst and she will die, because she was also in a phase of recovery. And I realized later on that this pain was so deep inside of me that I never met her. And I could never meet her. This thought has somewhere just, ignited that one thing where I felt like never take anyone for granted. And slowly and eventually I changed this habit of mine where I was like, even if I'm not in a zone or even if I am in my own world, because let's face it, when we are struggling, when we are in this time, when we are working upon lot of things, and when there are a lot of dreams involved, there are your family, your closest one are always on stack. You mostly ignore them because you are just busy doing other things. And from that point of time, I never took anyone for granted. I try and keep my mood swings, my things away, but if someone approach me, I just let go whatever zone I am into and I prioritize them. Yes, I might not be the one who will go and initiate things, but whenever someone comes to me, whenever someone needs me, I'm just there keeping myself like, okay, whatever zone I am into, I can figure it out later. And from there I started prioritizing my family more. And I think during this 1 year time, I have given most of my time to family. That's why when I was considering that wheel of life, which I have shared in one of my video, I have actually given lot of time to my family. Whenever they need me, I never back out from my responsibility. Before, I used to be this person who used to feel like I have my own things to do. There are a lot of things already happening in my life and blah blah. But I realized that thing is a never-ending process. Yes, we all are working for money. Yes, we are working for our dreams. But we cannot deny this fact that our parents are growing older. Not just our parents. You never know what will be the last phase of anybody's life. And from there, I started prioritizing people. Sometime back, I even went on a family function where I met my maternal side family after 8 years. And you know. And I really wanted to meet my grandparents, so I was like, no matter what I'm going through, and I don't even like marriages, so I don't show up much, but I was like, it's not about my liking. My priority was not marriage, my priority was to meet my people, to my grandparents. And I felt so good, like I was just energized meeting to all my siblings and my family after long years. And only one thing I saw there, there was so much of love. That 3-4 days just went by, all musty, all love, and all fun time, reminiscing about our old moment and days and reliving those moments. And it was a beautiful time. So I just realized, like, whenever I have this opportunity and I can show up, I just show up. And slowly I'm changing this thing where I'm like, okay, there will be days where I'm not feeling like showing up, I'm not feeling like going out. Sometimes also, as you're in this hustling phase, you don't want to face people. But now I have made peace with it. I'm like, let's not take things personally, because when you start taking things personally, that's when things affect you. Now I have learned to deal it in a better way. And that's how I also made peace with, like, forgiving people. Sometime back there was one more incident that happened, and I really wanted to address that, not keep it for long. And I just wanted to forgive and let go of that moment, because I realized nobody is gonna be here forever. Yes, someone would have done wrong. I was like, yes, that moment might not have been in my favor, but if I keep that grudge, if I keep that thing for long, it's hurting me, not anyone else. And I just made peace with it, and I resolved that, not for anyone but for my own sake. I wanted to forgive, and I just wanted to move on. And I did this in a way like, let's balance everything out, because you never know if that person will be forever, because no one is forever. And I was like, I don't want to regret saying like, oh, I would have forgiven or I would have asked for apology. And that's how I just made peace with lot of things in my life. And somewhere internally, I would say I am at more peace. My energy is more calm. It's not about anyone else out there. It's about me. And I feel like this is the best phase I'm experiencing in my life, where I have let go of lot of things. I have forgiven lot of things. Even if I could not go and reach out to the person, I have still forgiven in my thoughts, in my prayers, so that I can move forward. This is so deep. But once you understand, like, yes, you have to forgive and you have to let go. At times it is difficult that you reach out to that person and ask for forgiveness, but don't let that pain be inside your heart. Just release that. If it feels comfortable to you, write it and just burn or flush that paper, but somehow release that thing, because releasing will set you free. And if you just keep on holding to that pain, you are just harming yourself, my friend. You are not doing justice to your soul, because your soul is here to feel liberated. It is not here to feel pain and just be in the shallow place. So I would just say, like, don't be in this state where you're hurting yourself daily. I know this pain because I have equally talked about this with my friend. At times it get difficult to reach out to people and even discuss, but the best thing you can do is discuss with yourself. Sit with yourself, sit with that thought, and just ask for forgiveness. I'm going one step deep, but bear with me and try and understand. At times you might not be comfortable going and talking to that person, and you might not be able to forgive that. Go and connect with that soul's energy, because our soul is eternal. Ask forgiveness from that soul, not that person in the body. But be this person who is like, I forgive that soul, or I ask forgiveness from that soul. And you will see that once you do this thing, you will feel so lighter. I'm saying this from my own experience, because somewhere I feel I don't hold any baggage at the moment. And I always prioritize people who matter to me. It's a process, because I am literally struggling with lot of things at times, because nobody's life is figured out. We all are figuring out, and we all are figuring out for a better life, which is equivalent to earn more money. But one thing I realized, money will come, because it did. Money literally came. But sorry to say, time won't come back. So I am saying balance both the things. Prioritize money, but also prioritize time and people, because once you have balanced approach in life, you will see that you are able to take better action. And you know, when everything around you is peaceful, you are in the most happiest place. When you have banters, when you have all these fights going around, you will never feel at peace, no matter how much you earn. So the intention with this video was to bring lot of light to this topic, because as I realized this thing, I feel like this has just liberated me, and at times I just sit with myself with this feeling, saying I'm so grateful and my life feels so peaceful because I have designed my life this way. It's a continuous journey. I can't say that I have reached to that level. Even I commit mistake, but the more conscious and aware you are, you will see that better approach and better choices you make. So my friends, I hope this video was helpful to you. It was deep, but it just came from a very deep inside, which I had a realization which just set me free. So I really wanted to share this with you. Let me know in the comment section what do you think about this video. I'm looking forward to read your comment. And also, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and be part of this tribe. Your presence truly matters. It means a world to me. I hope to see you soon in my next video. Sending you lots of love and light. Signing off from my side. Until next time, keep shining bright. Bye bye.